We're ready. Hawks, I hope you feel better, buddy. Woo! Urazov, thank you very much for subscribing on Twitch. Much appreciated. Okay, so obviously Path of Exile 2 Early Access is not out yet. Obviously, we got about 50 minutes, right? Don't get addicted to Path of Exile 2. I mean, I make no promises. I'm trying to be out here in the variety streaming minds. I can't promise that I won't get super addicted. I sound very delicious today. Hold on. I can confirm that I am slightly more delicious than usual. I don't really know what to do. Do you want me to look up like Path of Exile 2 shit, or should I go in blind? I'm inclined to go in blind because I was not looking forward to this at all. Akashi let me know that it was coming out, and he said this is right up your alley. I'm inclined to go in blind, so I don't know what to do for an hour. Raw dog it? Okay, well, then should I do like Pokedoku? I don't know. Tier list? I'm gonna save my chores tier list until I do evening stream. Okay, okay. We're just gonna like wild out then. Quick Factorio run. You know what? Andrew, I like the cut of your jib. Let's look at Factorio. Oh, I typed Factorio. Space Age? After launching rockets into space? What the fuck is Factorio Space Age? What is this? Great face! Thank you for subscribing. We're on Twitch. Much appreciated. Okay, okay. Let's just chat. And I'm gonna do Pokedoku. I'm gonna warm up. Alright? everybody. Oh, oh. Anyways. He hates us. Oh, you're right, YouTube chat. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I just, after a year and a half, I have yet to get my shit together. Go away, AI chat summer. You're not wanted here. Go away. Okay. Okay. I've been hearing another VTuber being hyped for this game. What is it? Okay, Watotodal. Path of Exile is a game that came out, and it's like classic Diablo 2, but they made it a lot better. There's like things about Diablo 2 that have like aged poorly because it was made in an era before video game UI was like a major concern. Bro, I'm right there with you, Tommy Fish. I played 0 hours of Diablo 4. I played 0 hours of Diablo 4 because I played Diablo 3 at launch, and I was like, fool me once, shame on you. But you're not gonna fool me again, Bobby Kotick. Go fuck yourself, you know? I after Diablo 3, I was like, I'm not gonna play a Blizzard game until 3 months after the game launch. Can I wink? I don't know. I don't know if I can wink. At least Diablo 3 was fun. Diablo 3, I heard, turned into a great game, but it required like 2 expansions, right? I played Diablo 3 at launch, and it just like fucking crushed my soul. It was not a good game at launch. Anyways, Watotodal. It's a Diablo game, and it's based off of Diablo 2, which is the best Diablo game. And Path of Exile 2 is the sequel to it. So we're hoping it's more of the good stuff, you know, less fucking monetization greed and shit like that. Diablo 3 launch was so incredibly fucked. I never got my achievements for finishing acts 1 through 3. Kind of the same. I think I vaguely recall that. You might be evil. Brandon, did you make any money with the Diablo 3 live auction? I made about 800 in the first week. You might be like you might be like a Hannibal Lecter-esque, like evil genius, Penpra. I went in with the intention of making money. I made $0 in the first month. You know? I made no money. I went in with the intention, like, I heard about it and I was like, I hate it, but let's see if I can make money. And then I went in and I played hard. I was playing with my 2 roommates, right? Diablo 3. And I was way ahead of my roommates. My roommates were fucking scrub lords. They could barely play the game, and I was way stronger than them. And even then, like, I couldn't make a freaking nickel out of the shit, you know? Anyway, fake business orc. I made money off of Diablo 2. I made money off of Diablo 2. Don't ask me how. I did. Anyways, let's start off with Pokedoku. I'm not gonna stream my POV for Pokedoku, but I want you guys to play along with me. Oh, we're fucked. Paldea, Alola, there's no fucking way. There's literally no fucking way I can beat this. It's over. Randon is a business orc. He's just bad at business. You know, that's fair. I'm not good at business decisions. I'm good at being like a little drone. You know? Dumpster regions is fine, but I'm gonna lose Pokedoku because I'd never played these games, right? Well, let's jump into it. Evolved by item monotype. Evolved by item normal. Easy. Togekiss. Togekiss. Evolved by item normal. Yes, I'm sure. What? 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 I'm wrong. It's fucking Jover, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, a normal type evolve, a poison type evolved by item? What item? Let me think. Tangrowth is fucking over, man. A monotype evolved by... All right. I mean, that's easy, right? Like any of the Eevees. Vaporeon. Thank you. The last horse finally crosses the finish line. A normal type evolved by item. A normal type evolved by item. Moonstone? Clefable? Bro, suck my ass! That's definitely a normal type. Suck my ass, bro. Suck my entire ass. Oh my fucking god. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Poison type evolved by item. Is it just gonna be me and Vaporeon in this room and, you know, whatever happens, happens? Add somebody in here to mitigate Vaporeon's raw sexual magnetism. Ah, shit. Evolved by item. Poison. I don't think Crobat is evolved with an item. Crobat, I'm pretty sure, is evolved with happiness, right? This is not good. This is really, really not good. Normal type evolved by item. I mean, Wigglytuff? I don't know, man. Oh, Porygon. Porygon Z, I think. Let's go, Porygon Z. Okay. All right, so Porygon Z will prevent it. No, Porygon Z is the fucking camera. Porygon Z is the webcam that launches our OnlyFans channel. Oh, shit, man. All right, we need one more, or, you know, I'm pivoting completely over to OnlyFans with my Okay, ignore me. I'm sorry. What the hell is this, like, face? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the fucking... Okay, got it. Okay. Evolved by item poison? Evolved by item oh! Nidoking! Yes. Okay. Oh, ye of little faith. Alola monotype. I think I could do this. Alola. What is Alola? I just need the starter. Alola. Rowlet? Tepig? Is Alola... Is Alola Incineroar? In which case it's Litten? Let's try Rowlet. Are you flying type? You little shit. If you're a flying type, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh my god. Is Rowlet a flying type? Let's do Litten. I'm pretty sure Litten is a monotype. Okay. Alright. Paldea. Area 0 DLC. That is a new one that I hated. Right? Scarlet, Violet. What was my starting type in that one? There was the duck that everybody hated. There was the green cat that I loved, and then there was like a little crocodile, right? I don't remember any of their names. Quack something? Quaxley? Quack? Not Quacks. Quaxley. I think. Okay. All right. 5 points. Let's try to get one more. Alola normal type. Alola Paldea normal type. Lechonk? Lechonk? Is Lechonk normal type, or are you not a normal type? Aren't you the Rattata of this? I did like Lechonk. It's a really good name. Is there a better option? Alola normal type. I didn't play this one at all, so I don't know what the normal type in Alola would be. Lechonk? 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 Are you gonna fuck me, Lechonk? Are you gonna beat me to death with that baseball bat? You better not miss. Fucker. Yes! Normal type. We're in. Average score 7.6. My points 6. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It is what it is. Orc invasion when? Ted! Thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Joller, thank you very much for being a member for 14 months. Much appreciated. Koma Koma! Thank you very much for being a member for 11 months. Vaporeon is moist. I need to ask you a question, Koma, but not here. Away from prying eyes. Dutch chairman, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey, random question. Do you eat your hot dogs with or without ketchup? I have several hot dog builds. Do you want to go over my builds? Warsaw, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi, Randon. Bye, Randon. Gotta go. Sorry, bye. No problem. No problem. Do you want to know about my hot dog builds? All right. I have a special chili that I make for my chili dog. No beans. I usually love beans and chili because it's one of the only places that I could stomach the beans, because I don't like beans normally, but they're good in my chili. But in a chili dog, the chili that goes into a chili dog has to be a beanless meat chili, right? So for my chili dogs, I make the hot dog, right? I make the hot dog, I put it into the bun, then I put the cheese on top of the hot dog, directly touching the hot dog, right? Right? Then I put in a very narrow line. I put in a very narrow line of brown mustard, and then I put in a shit ton of chili on top, right? And then I sprinkle raw onions, either red onions or white onions on top of the chili, and then I eat that. That's what I eat. The chili melts the cheese. Exactly. Abaddon, exactly. That's a certified official Randon Nuring hot dog with Randon's secret hot dog chili, right? What's my next build? The classic All-American, right? The classic All-American. The classic All-American is relish, onion, right? Relish, onion, crappy yellow mustard, like French's yellow mustard. None of that brown Dijon, none of that, you know, none of that bougie shit. Like, I want the shitty yellow mustard. And the shitty yellow mustard is wiggled. We give it the wave pattern, right? We give the yellow mustard the wave pattern, back and forth, and then a straight line of ketchup through it. Boom, the All-American. Not the gun from Fallout. The hot dog, right? My personal favorite, all of you Chicago Chads, I am a huge fan of the Chicago dog, which is, I do the relish and onions on the All-American. The Chicago dog is like a thin, long slice of pickle, right? And then tomato slices on it. And then you put in the onions and the other stuff. The Chicago dog is so fucking good. I don't know. Something about the whole veggies really like makes it really, really fucking good. The Chicago dog is probably my current favorite hot dog. It's a very busy hot dog, but it's a damn good dog, you know? Honorable mention, the classic sauerkraut dog, which is 1 part raw white onion, 4 part sauerkraut. So 4 times the amount of sauerkraut, just like a tiny bit of onion and mostly sauerkraut, and then a shit ton of mustard on top. Boom. The sauerkraut hot dog. So there's only 1 hot dog, 2 maybe. I think the Chicago dog has ketchup in it too. So only the All-American and the Chicago dog have ketchup in it. That's it. Those are my randonuring hot dogs. Yo, Alexa, thank you for joining membership. And Charlie, thank you for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. I just put Kewpie mayo on my hot dogs. I respect the people that like mayo. I do. I don't hate mayo. As a concept, right? Like, I don't think mayo is a bad thing. I can't eat mayo because of a terrible thing that happened in my past. I cannot eat mayo. Why is only American mayo sweet? Because they don't make it with like the normal, you know, the normal stuff. It's the mayo incident of 83. Yeah. What is it? Like the bite of 83? Bonnie, thank you for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. Where I live, mayo is kind of acidic and sour because it's got lemon juice. It's yummy. Yes. Yes, the lemon juice is key, right? A bite of 87, fake Markiplier fan. 87. Ha! Ha 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 ha! 87. May everyone join the Ran Dog cult. Yeah. That's a good name for a hot dog joint. Skill issue. I don't like sweet potatoes. I like sweet potatoes. I do. But I would say that like my favorite iteration of sweet potatoes is when you get tempura, and tempura has like a, you know, like a little bit of everything. I like the sweet potato tempura. It's pretty good. Have you watched the mayo video? I have not. I have not. Are there hot dogs that I'm interested in trying? You ever had Gray's papaya? I think the toppings on Gray's papaya are like, but like something in the hot dog, they got like a little snap to them. They got a little snap that like intrigues me. It's a damn good hot dog. I have to admit, it's a damn fine dog. Gray's papaya hot dog is so good. It is pretty damn good, but I don't know how they make I think it's the hot dog, the meat wiener that makes it good, but I don't know how they do that. A damn fine dog, a DFD, exactly. Exactly, Ham. Big Ham. YouTube recommended me 2 hams, and I laughed for like 2 minutes. It's the fucking, was it like Freebird or some shit like that? Like, it's like the rock music playing. And I was like, I was just fucking laughing. 2 hams is so funny. Horse Appreciator, thank you very much for being a member for 14 months. What are we even talking about? Jay Randon, how come your mom lets you have 2 wieners? I mean, you know, in some ways she could be pretty progressive, you know? Worst hot dog I've ever had was at a friend's house. They just boiled their store-bought hot dogs, tasted like rubber. I mean, you get like a cart hot dog and it's like in hot dog water. And I get it. Like a roasted dog is so much better with a little bit of the crisp. But sometimes you just want like a shitty cart hot dog. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, like a dirty water dog just kind of hits. When I feel like a piece of shit and I want my food to match me, I get a dirty water dog. And like the vendor inexplicably has like a scar that goes from like forehead to jowl, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Slice my hot dog in 2, grill it over onions. This sounds amazing. I'm just remembering like a crazy story. I'm gonna put Jimmy on roast. My brother, Jimmy Nuring. Jimmy, I think, is a genius. I think like he's legitimately incredibly intelligent, maybe on par with my sister, but in a different way. But he's got the thing. You know what he is? You know who Jimmy reminds me of? This is a waifu, but it reminds me of, you guys watch Hunter x Hunter? Do you know the girl with the vacuum cleaner? I'm the only stupid one. It's true, Danchi. I think I'm the stupidest of the 3. You know Hunter x Hunter, the vacuum cleaner girl? She's like very quiet and like deadpan. And then she has a thing where she's like, I forgot the scene, but she's arm wrestles Gon and like loses to him, right? And then they're like, why did you use your left hand? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I guess it's because he held out like his left hand, and I was just like, oh, okay. And I follow. So she loses to Gon, but only because she uses her offhand, right? And then like later on in the show, they're like, oh, that's the kid that you lost in arm wrestling to, right? And then she's like, I didn't do that. I don't remember that. It's like, yeah, you use your left hand. And it's like, that's stupid. I would never use my left hand. Like she just, and then somebody that's sitting next to the guy that's arguing with her is just like, stop trying. If she doesn't remember, she'll never remember, right? That being very quiet and deadpan and also never remembering if he's never going to remember are like, I would call them core Jimmy Nuring traits. If he's just never gonna, like, he's just never gonna fucking remember, right? So this is the setup for the Jimmy Nuring story. Our entire childhood, going into the teenage years, our entire fucking childhood. Do you know if you put a certain type of hot dog with the good, if you put the good type of hot dog, the old school type of hot dog with the casing in a microwave, do you know what happens to that hot dog? It explodes. You guys know that? It fucking pop. It explodes. I think if you use like a shitty ballpark hot dog, it will not explode. But if you use a good hot dog, it explodes, right? Yeah. 25 minutes. We're in. Jimmy, for the life of him, could never ever get it into his head that that's what happens, and he would be surprised every time his hot dog exploded. He must have exploded anywhere between, hold on, I don't want to exaggerate. I need to like actually stop and think about it. I lost track, but I'm trying to like, my brain is trying to estimate how many times. No, way more than 12. It's definitely over 100 times. I think it might be like between 100 and 150 times he popped a hot dog because he's like hungry and nobody's around to feed him. So he'll just like take 2 hot dogs out of, you know, the fridge, put them on a plate, and then put it into the microwave, and then bam! He just never remembered that they explode. Jimmy Wiener Bustin' Nuring. Exactly. Exactly. Matthew, thank you for the glizzy sticker. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. all you need to do is fork it a few times. I mean, you know, I was personally a big fan of like I was personally a big fan of like I mean, this is like what is it called? This is a retcon, right? Because I never watched Silence of the Lambs or anything Hannibal Lecter related when I was a kid. I was like in college, I think, the first time I watched a Hannibal Lecter media. But it's like the best way to prepare the microwave hot dog is to take, you know, take a knife and then cut down the, you know, slit down the middle, you know, cut it open, then look inside. It's like, I want to see inside of you. And then, you know, you microwave the hot dog and it kind of like, you know what I mean? It kind of like curls back and opens up for you. It's like, Jesus. That's heresy in Chicago. That's how I judge VTubers. Cut them open. I mean, you know, you might be a live 2D rigging artist. Each time is a surprise for him. I forgot some great video game TV series. Watch them again. Yeah, you know. What the fuck? Please, I like to spiral cut it. Damn. We got a Iron Chef in here. All right. Until we're ready to go in. I want to go in blind. I don't want to look up builds. I'm 100% thoughts on 40k orcs. They're my favorite. I love the 40k orc. There is a dubious canon fact about me, Mech Boy. A dubious canon fact is that a bunch of orcs on some planet or whatever, some star system, they're like imagining how stupid it would be if there was like, you know, a green boy, an orc, but he acts like a humie, right? And they all think it's the funniest fucking shit ever. And then that's how I popped into existence, right? They imagined me into existence. And here I am. You act kind of like a humie sometimes? Exactly. It's because it's outrageously funny to orcs. Path of Exile Hardcore is one of my gamer crucibles that influences my outlook on how I play things, kind of like how I bought into Fear and Hunger so quick. Can you play hardcore out the gate, or do you need to beat the campaign? I don't know if I feel comfortable playing hardcore out the gate. LARP Master? Out the gate? One life, let's go. If you die in hardcore, you're just sent to softcore. Is that true? Is that true? Have you read the 40k books? Takahata recommended, I shit you not, he recommended like 20. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And if that ain't like a classic 40k fan, I don't know what it is. What is? He was like, you have to read this on stream when we were hanging out. He was like, there's one book that you have to read. It's like legit literary art on its own merit. He's like, you have to read it. I'll give you the title of the book. You have to read it. And then afterwards, he sent me he's like, I know I said one book, but you should read these two because it really helps with the context. And then he gave me a list of like 20 books. It was fucking crazy. I should go back and find. That was like years ago. That was like 2 years ago he did that. I think it was. No, I don't know if it's. I'm not sure. I have to go back and find the list. Kizuhara, thank you very much for being a member for 14 months. Much appreciated. Started hardcore, banished to being softcore. Usually it's like a reverse pipeline, right? You start softcore and then you go hardcore to pay the bills. Anyway. Uh, 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 uh. Sushi, why am I yelling at you in my blue sky, you know, profile thing? Why am I yelling at you? I understand why I'm a horse appreciator, but why am I yelling at you in... I don't know. Do I owe you an apology for yelling at you? You just did it randomly? Huh. Y'all, Lugia. Welcome back. How you doing? How you doing? The metas are also slightly different. Okay. Ved, will you be satisfied if I play hardcore only? Apologize to Sushi? Nah, it's fine. Will you be satisfied if the witch that I roll is hardcore? Shit, I forgot to follow you on Blue Sky. You're not really missing much. I had this rough idea that I would try to post more funny stuff on Blue Sky, but it kind of died because I don't really mesh. I wouldn't complain. You'll probably just die a lot and then we'll laugh. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Was probably a prophet of the Wah! If it was about orcs. Maybe you'd be a blood axe orc because you believe in diplomacy, right? Absolutely unorky. I don't know if I believe in diplomacy. I still want to do a music video of orcs just want to have fun. And it's just me in like 40k orc attire and I'm just like smashing the shit out of people, you know? It's just me, you know, smashing the shit out of people. I am faster than the average orc, Eric. Yes. Phrasing? Oh boy. Oh boy. Should I play with people? Akashi, are you playing? Should we do multiplayer or should I play solo? I don't know anything about the game. I don't want any spoilers about how the game plays. But would it be good for me to play the game solo at first? Will this be before or after the Indigo Park cover? Probably before, but I don't know if I'm ever going to do music. I might do a birthday karaoke. Like a real one, instead of, you know, saying that I will and then I don't, and then I do it a year and a half later. I don't really have anything planned for birthday this next year, but I might do a karaoke. He sings for us. I was half kidding, but birthday karaoke, let's go. It's live-ish. Ish. How close are we to game time? 15 minutes? Okay. I can play. Okay. Thank you very much, Space Chaser. Verdindy. I appreciate it. I usually sing like this. Oh, you know, like I have trouble singing with confidence, but I don't know if I can sing confidently without Casper hanging out. I'll do my best. It really is confidence. If you sing shitty but like with confidence, it sounds better than if you were like perfectly on pitch, but it sounds like you're afraid that, you know, it sounds like you're trying to steal like a porno mag, right? Ram Ranch? Kidnap him for your birthday? I cannot ask him to do that. I cannot ask him to do that. I can't ask him to come visit me. That's too much. Visilka, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Sing for us, our angel of music. I have a concept for a karaoke that I'm working on with the Kashi. I have a concept We're gonna put our heads together, and it's gonna be mostly normal. It's not crazy, but why are you asking for his permission? Oh, you mean just like kidnap him without his permission? Yeah, that's an option. We're gonna get in there, and it's gonna be like a tiny little nipple twist of a karaoke. Just a little bit of a, you know? Most of it is still there. It's just like a little bit, you know? Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's live-ish. It's unpacking on Steam. The servers are kind of injured. Let's check it out. Steam? Steam, are you okay? Buddy? Can you F5 your Steam page? No, you can't. Can you unpack? Can you F5 your Steam page? Oh boy. An error occurred while launching this game. Game not released. Okay. I just quit and relaunched Steam to force it. We're doing some last minute database upgrades to help handle the overwhelming amount of exiles getting ready to log in to Path of Exile 2. We're trying to get this done ASAP, but it may cause a short... Shit, what do I do then? Free point. I am going to play the Witch. I'm going to play hardcore. I'm going to play the Witch. And my goal is to get the biggest, floppiest fucking hat you've ever seen. I want it to be like absurdly big and absurdly floppy. Don't stir the Witch. I want the biggest, floppiest hat you've ever seen. And I'm going to talk like Auntie Ethel. Okay? A bit of the old lotions and potions. Ethel. Lotions and... No, I can't do the... I can't... Lotions and potions. I can't do it. I have a really bad Ethel, you know. Auntie Ethel, my Oshi. Pretty much. So floppy that it seems like it has a dysfunction. Maybe. You sound like a Gretchen? Kind of. I loved her reaction to my paladin character. She criticized me for being so straight-laced, and then I smote her to death. No spoilers. No spoilers. I'm not even gonna go down. Yo, Tony. It's good to see you again, brother. Thank you, thank you. Akashi made the thumbnail for me, and it uses this model. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I might as well just use the same model so that anybody new coming in is not disappointed that I'm like, you know, not a South Park character. I guess the question is it okay to play with other people? I don't know anything about the game. The best part of Diablo 2 for me is magic finding. That's the part that I like the best, but I do like playing with other people. You're a succulent green creature of the way. Thank you so much. Good luck with your floppy hat. I'm going to get such a crazy floppy hat. Is there a chat? That's true, huh? That's true. Well, I'm not going to play with random people. That's crazy. It's not a thing that I'm going to be doing. I love collecting unique items. My favorite thing to do in Diablo 2 was rune hunting. And rune hunting is the most boring shit ever. You can play with up to 6. Do you need Tip of the Spear in Path of Exile 2? Maybe. Maybe. Be careful, those funny gamer. Oh, well, I was thinking about playing with Akashi, And maybe Ham. Ham, are you playing Path of Exile at launch? Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. What are we calling the Orc Coddling Guild? I don't need to be coddled. The last time I played Path of Exile, all I remember I did a pizza build. What the heck is a pizza build? I haven't purchased yet in the Diablo mine still. That's understandable. I might find people that are playing it. I think Cass said that he was interested in playing it, so I might play it with Cass a couple times. I'm gonna do like a series for Path of Exile 2. I'd create giant circles of fire around me. It looks like a big pizza. So were the circles of fire the pepperoni, or was it the pizza itself? What's this about the tip? Do you need us? I just need the tip. Not the whole thing, just the tip. It's like that scene in Mad Max where I'm like dying, right? And then he put just a tip in to release the air bubble. And I was like, you know, summon the tip. There's always a danger that I become a Path of Exile 2 streamer. I've like thought about this before, that I probably shouldn't be variety streaming. I don't like talking about like behind the scenes strategy like when I'm on stream, because I think that's kind of cringe. And like the only thing that I should be focusing on is like entertaining you guys with like weird shit that comes out of my mouth. But I've thought about this before, and it's like, I really shouldn't be a variety streamer, because you can't be a variety streamer until like you're pretty big, right? You love the meta talk? Are you sure about? All right, with your permission, Sushi, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, right? If you're starting out as a streamer and like you're like in the hustle phase, you really should be like niching in and playing like one game. That works way better than like switching to like a gajillion different games, right? So I could see myself becoming like a Path of Exile 2 streamer. Most VTubers are variety streamers. All right, can I go out on like because most of you guys are VTuber fans, pretty much all of you, right? I'm gonna say kind of a hot take. I think most VTubers are like not good streamers yet, because a VTuber, including me, no, Akashi, like including me, I think most VTubers are like not good streamers yet, because they're like baby streamers. Like the average VTuber stream is like a stream from 2012, 2011. It's not about like, it's not about, I get that like you look at the face cam streamers and you're like, oh, they just gamble, or like, you know, they fucking talk about politics or something cringe like that. But like, aside from the react streamers, aside from the gamblers, aside from like the other bullshit that they're doing, there is like a classic golden age streamer that's like good at yapping, right? Like a really good streamer. And that like classic era of streamer where they're like actually good at what they do, they're good at gaming, they're good at this and that, like the VTuber has not reached that level yet, because they're like still relatively new and they don't know how to, you know what I mean? Don't sleep on streamers from 2010, 2012. Yeah, I mean that like era of streamer, when they matured into the 2016, 17 era, they became like, in my opinion, like peak streamer. The reason why it's good to watch a streamer is like that era. And then like the modern, you know, like XQC style stream, like, you know, like as like a, my game is re-downloading. What? I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for complimenting me, but definitely I think I got a couple years to go before I mature to the level where like I would consider myself a good streamer in my own right. Right now I'm still very much like a VTuber, which is like kind of like a baby streamer, and it's refreshing because I'm a baby, and it's like, oh, he's growing with us, right? But we've got a long, as VTubers, we've got a long way to go. Yeah, like Jerma, right? Look at Jerma as a streamer. That's like a classic streamer. That's good, you know? I can't think of it, you know? It's okay, I'm a rookie viewer. Exactly. And I do think that, like, that might be why the greater streaming audience can't stomach us yet, because they watch a VTuber and it's just like, what the fuck is this shit, right? Is there anyone you consider a really good streamer? Germa and Northern Lion would probably be my, like, gold standard. They don't do that fucking cringy ass shit, and they're just, like, good at playing games and, like, talking, and they're good, like, secondary monitor, you know? Because I would be, like, doing office work, and then I would just put their asses on my second monitor and just, like, watch along. Vine Sauce, pretty much everybody in the Vine, I guess there is, like, a Vine Sauce VTuber, right? Isn't Lime in that, like, the Vine Sauce umbrella? I mean, then she might be, like, a really good VTuber. Like, I don't know. I haven't really watched any of Limelicious' stuff, you know? I'm just saying that, like, there is, like, a veteran streamer. There is a type of veteran streamer where, like, they're just better than, like, any VTuber right now at doing the streams. And everybody else has to, like, I called her Lime Sauce. Shut up! 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 We've yet to reach that level. As, like, a subgenre. I thought Imakuni was that guy with the onesie from Pokemon. Yeah, the TCG. Who was a stand-up comedian. Not a stand-up comedian. Like a television comedian in Japan. Oi! Oi! Path of Exile! Oi! Is there a way to re-log in without logging out of fucking Steam? Because I don't know if I remember my fucking password. I'm a boomer. Is Sojover? Maximilian Dude is still the best fighting game streamer. Maximilian Dude? Akashi, is Maximilian Dude the guy that you showed me the Dragon Ball fighting game video? Akashi showed me a Dragon Ball fighting video, and I think it was Maximilian Dude, but I don't remember. No, I have no idea who that... What was the video that you showed me? With the Dragon Ball fighting game? Datoya. I have no idea who that is. I have no fucking idea who that is. Okay, okay. How do I restart my fucking, you know? How do I restart my fucking... Come on. Loading? Can I refresh? Restore game backup? Check for Steam client update. Check for Steam client updates. Is already up to date? Alright. Good job, Gaben. Is there a way for me to, like, fucking restart my Steam without, you know, loading? What the fuck do you mean by loading? Hello? Hello? Vine Sauce used to be a streamer group? Was it a streamer group? I thought they were on YouTube. It was like a bunch of friends that all ran, you know? Am I crazy? Everyone's been doing their own stuff for a few nights. They're still friends though? Vine Sauce is just Vinny? Yeah, Vinny. Yeah. Aaron? Space Chaser, thank you very much for the super chats. Much appreciated. I VTube under a different account, no self-promo, but it's hard without a chat to fix some issues. Any tips for being at the bottom of the barrel? All right. I lucked out. And when I was like doing my first 10 streams, I was still streaming to like 20 people, which I think is all you really need to get the ball rolling. And like being in the trenches where you're streaming to like not enough people to like, you know, like chat is tough. Is like really tough. If you're streaming to like 3, 5, you know, 10 people, I can't log in. Steam servers can't connect. Let's I need to figure out how to like, fuck it. I'll just restart it. Maybe I could like force quit. Let's do it. Let's force quit Steam and then restart it. Maybe that's better than logging out. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. BattleNet? Why are there so many of... What the... Steam. Here we go. Let's go ahead and force quit Steam. Whenever I stare at you unfocused, your shirt pocket and tea thingy, it makes me think of a toilet. Listen, listen. If you can't accept me at my uh-oh. I've disappeared. I've disappeared. I must go back to my home planet. I must go back to my home planet. Okay. We're firing up again. Let's answer the question, shall we? Aaron. It's hard. It is hard starting out streaming and there's no chat, right? What advice can I give to someone that's like just starting out and they're not fortunate enough to have like, you know, like a base audience to help them along? I guess the advice that I could give you is like don't try to variety stream. I would pick one game, and you have to kind of, all right, so you have to pick one game and it has to have a couple parameters, right? Don't stream Valorant. Don't stream, my internet died. Okay, I'm back, I think I'm back. Oops. Hello? 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 Okay. So if you're just starting out and you want to gain steam, and you want to be a game streamer, right? The advice that I would give you is pick one game and kind of like only play that game. You could do games that are adjacent to it, but I would say upwards of like 50 to 70% of your gaming stream should be that one game. And it can't be Valorant. It can't be League. It has to be a smaller game that has an extremely dedicated audience, right? Really, really dedicated. So I think a game that has high replay value or is multiplayer or something like that is good. That's what I would recommend. I think TF2 is a little bit too, you know, too big. TF2 is massive, right? I did some Elden Ring and I'm working on Monster Hunter when the new one hits. Honestly, doxing my VTuber to my IRL seems like a slippery slope. Yeah, I would argue that like it's good to dox yourself just enough to get affiliate. You know what I mean? Like dox yourself to 3 or 4 people that you trust like closely, and then have them like AFK in your stream so that you could get into that like affiliate tier, right? And then like once you're there, niche into like a game and then go hard on that one game and make videos of you doing that game. Like good stuff. You recommend Twitch more than YouTube? I prefer, all right, Twitch. Everybody on Twitch, you need to mute. Everybody on Twitch, you need to mute yourself. Promise me you're muted and then I'll talk. Are you muted? Okay. Okay, everybody on Twitch is muted. YouTube, you guys actually are my favorite. I prefer to stream on YouTube for a lot of reasons, right? It has nothing to do with Twitch culture or Twitch this and that. A lot of it has to do with Twitch's garbage ads, right? but let's talk about it like more vague, right? I am an extreme introvert, and I don't like networking. I've enjoyed every collab that I've done, but the collab definitely, like, I think I can only really collab with Cass and not feel like I've lost a significant amount of energy. It takes a lot of energy for me to, it's like going to like a party, right? Or like a convention, right? Do you guys like conventions? It's super fun, right? But don't you feel like fucking exhausted after a convention? That like energy expenditure is like crazy, right? YouTube is comfy because I feel a little more like insulated, for lack of a better word. For lack of a better word, I feel a little bit more insulated on YouTube, which is why I prefer it, you know? All right, Twitch, you guys can unmute. Hold on. You can unmute now. This is my opinion. If you're starting out and you have no established audience, YouTube will not help you. YouTube will not help you. It won't. But Twitch will help you connect with people. Like, let's say you decide to niche into, I don't know, like the game is dead now because the company I heard like sold out. But I think like Tarkov, like the Tarkov games, this is a really good game to niche into because it had like a pretty vibrant community and it was like very replayable, and like in my opinion it was fun for me to watch it because it had like the looting element and you know. How do you connect to the Tarkov community on YouTube? You just can't, right? No, don't mute me, Emery. Don't mute me. Yeah. Does that mean YouTube chat wins the war against Twitch chat? I mean, the war for my heart? Inconclusive, but yes! Cliff Puncher, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Did people see... I did see people grow an audience doing that with Team Fortress 2, but you have to be aware that switching to being a variety streamer can then pose a challenge. Yes, absolutely. But... I think that's the best path to go. Here's the thing. Like, philosophically, this is the philosophical crux of like what I'm trying to tell, advice I'm trying to give to people. Let's say you have a favorite streamer and you're like, oh, I want to do what they do. If they've reached like a level, as a streamer, like a certain level, right? And you're not on that level, you can't use them as a guide, right? You can't do what somebody that's streaming to like, this is something for me as well, right? Like, I can't look at somebody that's streaming to like 5,000 people and be like, I just have to do exactly what they do, and then I'll eventually grow to that level. That's not how it works, right? Instead of looking at somebody that's like at a certain level as a streamer and just copying what they do, what you should really do if you like them is like, if you could somehow go back to their VODs, like all the way back to when they were at your level, then copy what they did, you know? Does that make sense? It makes no sense to... How will you read our chat messages if we get 5? I'm never gonna get 5. That's never gonna happen, Danchi. You don't need to worry about that. I don't even think I want that. But I'm just saying, like, if let's say like your goal is, oh, fuck, it just seems so fucking arrogant of me. Let's say your goal is me, right? You can't do what I do and then be like, yeah, like that's what I'll do, right? And then hopefully like I'll grow. Like, that's not how it works. It's better for you to go back in time to my like super old VODs and be like, what the fuck was he doing when he was streaming to like, you know, 10 people or 20 people, and then like just do that. Yeah, just go mini viral on the first stream. Fuck you, Akashi. Hold on, let me check my Path of Exile. Are we good? Are we good, Path of Exile? Are we good? Are you gonna let me in? Let me in, Path of Exile, let me in. Download queued? No. Download now. Hey, Randon, do you have any recommendations for a beginner fixie bike? Okay. this I actually can help. I come from an era of the fixie conversion, which you do with, you know, you buy a bike that's not a fixie, usually an older steel bike, like a Japanese 80s steel bike, and then you convert it to being like a fixie, right? They have the horizontal dropouts. You don't want that as a fixie. If it's your first fixie, I highly recommend getting like a purpose-built fixie frame, because that shit can add a lot of fucking problems to it, right? The second advice I could give you is the thing to cheap out on. The thing to cheap out on is the cockpit stuff. People never cheap out on, like, people fucking buy like $40 bar tape. They buy like expensive like aluminum, you know, handlebars. They buy like the crazy shit, and their cockpit has like $200, and then they're on like $15 tires. Do the opposite. Do the opposite. Or go parody and spend like $100 on the cockpit and spend $100 on the tires. Tires are super fucking important, even more so for a fixie, right? Get the tires sorted. Don't get the cheap tires. Can you ride fixies in the Bay Area? I would not recommend it because of the steep. Yeah, like you'll rip your legs off, right? You'll literally rip your legs off. I would not recommend that. Dark West Russ, thank you very much for the 2 gifted memberships. 2 gifted subs. Thank you. Much appreciated. Gator skins are very good. Those are Contis, right? The Conti Gator skins are excellent. No complaints there. There's like a $15 Vittoria tire that I see a lot of people ride. This is when I was riding a long time ago, I guess. Maybe they might have improved. They're like $15. And they're made out of like fucking cigarette butts or some shit like that, and they ride awful. It's like riding on a bunch of testicles. It's like terrible. It feels really bad. You gotta get the good stuff. The Gator skins I'm a big fan of, you know. Schwalbe is good. Anyway. Anywho. Randon, I'm a 44-year-old autistic who hasn't worked in 14 years because of various health issues. I've considered streaming to earn an income, but gave up on the idea because all the luck involved in getting to a level where it can be called an income. Also don't feel like my personality can be entertaining, but maybe that can change if I put myself out there more. I don't know. Okay. I do think that there's an audience for everybody. I do think that exists. So there's definitely like a luck element. I can't deny that. So I think like if your personality requires you to remove the luck element, that's entertainment is like a tough gig, you know. If you need to remove the luck element, like it's better just to, you know, go into accounting or something, because everybody's going to need accountants. But I think if you're a person that's focused on their audience first and foremost, you have a pretty good shot at getting like people to watch you. You have a pretty good shot. The number one issue that I see with people that start streaming is they're too focused on things other than their audience. They're either, the other two things that you could be focused on as a streamer or an entertainer is like, one, yourself is like, oh, me. I want to do this. I want to do that. And hopefully people will watch if I do it. Or other people, like you want to be, you know, you want to get to like a certain level of notoriety so that you could hang out with other people, right? Like the networking types, right? And I think that both of those are like not the right way to approach streaming. You should think very carefully about like doing something or streaming in a way that like entertains people, and the more specific that person is, the better, right? So for example, if you want to be a Path of Exile 2 streamer and everything in your mind is like constantly scheming to make a Path of Exile 2 fan laugh, you're on a good path. Like you're gonna do well. That's it's me getting on a soapbox, which I really don't like doing because I don't think I should be giving anybody advice. But if you care about your audience, you have nowhere to go but up. That's it. Path of Exile, are we good? Are we good? Hello? Yo, Roasted Yokuro, I love your name. I like your point of view that there's an audience for everyone. I literally think so. Do you know how I know that there's an audience for everyone? That Aspie Life, Roasted Yokuro. I'm addicted. I am fully addicted to a YouTube video about a sawmill in Pennsylvania. And it's just like a dude that works at a sawmill. And he like does YouTube videos of like logs being like rolled until they're smooth and then cut with like a machine saw, and I just like fucking watched the entire thing. That's fucking crazy. Bro, drop the channel. It's like Hamburg Sawmill or some shit like that. Honestly, that sounds great. And before that, I was addicted to, you know, a hydraulic press channels. I was thinking about making like a hydraulic press channel, but it would require access to a, like, you know, a $50,000 hydraulic press and call it the mating press. But that's like a lot of money to drop on a bit that's probably gonna fail, right? Charlie, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for all this meta talk. It makes me feel more sure of myself on that. What I want to do when I return to streaming. I've been unsure for a while. I am waiting for you to come back. I hope you do. Oh! Path of Exile is ready to play. Are we in? Oh, it's Helmsburg. Helmsburg Sawmill. That must be the right one. That must be the right one. Yeah. So it's like there's an audience for anyone. It's just like I don't want to throw shade because people are gonna be like, oh, look at what Random said. He's throwing shade at this streamer, this VTuber, right? I'm not throwing shade. All right, this is me talking as a viewer because I love watching VTubers. I love watching streams, right? I think that a VTuber should focus on their audience more than other VTubers or themselves, right? They should just be like, how can I entertain the people that watch me, right? And that is the right track to be on. You can't lose over the long term if you have that mindset. Anyways, we're gonna move on. No more stupid fucking advice for me. Oh, we're in, baby. All right, let me readjust my UI, not my UI, my monitor setup. Oh, I hear it. Woo! Oh, baby. Oh, I am fully erect. Oh, detected out-of-date GPU driver? I don't think I will update. I don't think I will update. How do you log in? Log in with Steam. Do you hear this shit? Oh, honey. Oh, baby. All right. You're just gonna have to deal with me, all right? You're just gonna have to deal with me. Hold on. Game capture, hide it. Not XCOM 2. Path of Exile. Let's do it. in. We're contacting server. Yippee! Woo! All right. Now the wait. Now the wait. Different server. Different server. Unexpected disconnection occurred. Oh boy. Yo, Angie, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. I don't think anybody is in yet. Is it on for some people or just closed for everybody altogether? I'm sure it's getting fucking hammered right now. It is getting fucking hammered, right? What's the best way to describe the Path of Exile, like, server right now? It's like the weeaboo comic. You know what I mean? Like the guy getting paddled. Like a line of people. It's like the stonecutter crossing the desert. The unblinking eye. But it's Homer getting paddled by like 8 million people, right? Oh. Let me in. Let me in! Let me in! Path of Exile 2 servers. Alright, do you guys want to chat while we're hanging out? I'm gonna move my chat over and we'll just continue to have our little, like... I don't know, it's just fun hanging out with you guys. Let's have a little chat. Alright. What the fuck are we talking about? What do you guys want to talk about? Let's make this about you guys. What do you guys want to talk about? I need to make sure that I have access to the button. Maybe like here? Yes, yes! This could be a good and fertile land for us. Log in. Okay. What's the worst pain that you have ever felt? Emotional pain, for sure. No contest. I felt a fair amount of physical pain, but for me, emotional pain is like the worst pain. There's like no contest. That's why people that intentionally inflict emotional pain, I think, are the worst people ever. And, you know, I've also done that. So I've also done moments that I'm very, 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 like, ashamed of. And it's just like, you should never try to make someone feel bad at its core. That's like a sign of there's something seriously wrong with me whenever I do that. And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with me, right? We all have. And we all have room to grow. But I think a lot of people only think of like, oh, you pushed me. Oh, you punched me. You know, you shoved me around. It's like the physical aspect of pain is secondary to like emotional pain. And I think people that don't have empathy for that, I just try to stay away from them, right? You sound like my mom. How can you say that to me? Wait, is your mom? I mean, I know you're not going to be able to tell me, you know, is weird, but like, is your mom? Is your mom like attractive? If she's attractive, then that might be like a good thing, right? Then I might, yeah, is she nice? Is she nice? That's my man. He just said that you were like his mom. I'm assuming the worst, but you know. I'm assuming the worst, but you know, there's a chance. Brandon is a MILF. I have empathy for everyone except health insurance CEOs. Now, I would say too soon, but I've been fucked over by health insurance too, so I kind of have no empathy. I've been fucked over by car insurance too. So it's just kind of like, oh no. Anyway, she's always digging up my past failures. I would never dig up your past failures, Zaku, ever. Maybe I would. I'm sorry. Have you ever seen a CAT scan cost $35,000? I've seen a CAT scan turn a douchebag lawyer catatonic for 48 hours. Does that count? Dude, Better Call Saul is getting fucking crazy, man. I don't know where it's going. I think, well, I know where the two main characters are going because I watched the original. 35K, bro, what is wrong with your country? I mean, we can't go into that. It would just take too long, right? Oh man, I love Better Call Saul. It's so good. Jimmy McGill is an angel and he's never done anything wrong. Jimmy McGill is just an innocent little baby that's trying his best and everybody is so mean to him. Leave Jimmy alone! Leave him alone! Invite me to VNet. Coco Bungus, can I point something out about Kim? Can I point something out about Kim? I don't know if other people have noticed. I haven't even talked to Akashi about this. Her ponytail is like ridiculously like symmetrically, like, you know, like the curl of her ponytail is like absurd and it bounces a little bit whenever she's moving. It's like the perfect ponytail. Pony! Like every time I see her on the screen and then she turns around and walks off and you see her ponytail, I go, like I put on the horse mask and the trench coat and I go, pony, 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 pony. Like she's like the god of ponytails. It's crazy. You have to watch. I noticed, right? Why is Kim's ponytail so perfect? I thought you were gonna mention the feet scene. There's a foot scene. Coco is the one that finally got me to watch Better Call Saul. He was hounding me. It's so fucking good. And not just because I'm like a giant Mike fan. I was a Mike fan in Breaking Bad. I think is he better in Better Call Saul? I think he's better in Better Call Saul. He's so good. Oh, I still need to try to log in. Oh boy. You got his attention now. I remember watching Saul season 1 then when it first came out and I never came back because I forgot about it. Maybe I should return. It gets really fucking good. I don't know what to tell you other than like it gets really good. Mike has more scenes in Better Call Saul. It's true. Yes! That's a great line. The only way that car is worth $500 is if there's a $300 hooker in it. What else do I like? Oh shit, there's some good lines in there. The servers are not up yet. They're getting hammered, Omina. They're getting hammered real hard. I'm also trying to get in the door. Woo! What the hell were we talking about? I don't even remember. 12 minutes ago, we're still working on deploying the database improvements that will keep you updated. The moment we can provide a precise timeline, we will. Thank you very much. Wait, so it's not up? Not hammered down server upgrades? Ah, shit. So this is like pointless. Okay. Hot take, I like Better Call Saul better than Breaking Bad. Kuros, as of me right now, which is I finished season 2, I'm heading into season 3. I still like Breaking Bad better, but it's Better Call Saul is getting really good. I think I might like it better by the end, but I'm still, you know, season 2. I was like 3 episodes in to Better Call Saul, and then I told Akashi, I asked him, oh, this is a show about like brotherly love, and then Akashi was like, he was like, just keep watching. It's so funny. Walter, you had to fuck it all up. What kind of brothers you got? It's a good question. This is a good question. The absolute chicanery. I'm telling you, man. God, what the hell do we talk about? I'm kind of at a loss. I don't really know what to talk about. Can I ask you guys a question? And this is only like my viewers, right? The viewers that are not streamers at all. Because I know a lot of you guys are streaming and that makes me super fucking happy, but there is a segment of, you know, my community where like you don't stream and you're like never gonna stream, right? And this is a question for you guys. Do you get annoyed? Do you get annoyed when I talk about the, you know, streaming advice and shit like that? Do you get annoyed when I talk about like that shit? Not really, not at all. Nah, no. That's surprising to me. That's surprising to me. That's surprising to me because I get annoyed. So it's like, am I just alone? When I watch another streamer give streaming advice, I get annoyed. So like, I'm like genuinely surprised that none of you guys, you don't like shop talk? Not on live stream. Because I don't think it's entertaining. You're a professional yapper. We're here because you can yap very well. Thank you, Fife and Crowd. Thank you so much. That really is a shot in the arm, and it makes me feel more confident, you know, moving forward with this kind of stuff. It's fascinating, not annoying. Okay. I appreciate that. It's fine as long as it's not whining. Definitely whining is like, yeah, it gets there. Okay, thank you. I might get over my like super hesitation to ever talk about anything that's like about the concept of streaming then. Kyo, thank you very much for the super chat. I just got back from my company's Christmas party lunch. Did we exile the pass yet? Probably not. Yeah, the servers are still down. The servers are still down. Us orcs don't usually like yapping, but your yapping is all right. Thank you, mech boy. Thank you. Much appreciated. Our current time estimate should have access to opening within the next half hour. Okay, we could yap for a half hour. That means I am going to only play for about an hour before I might just make a character and fuck off. Watoto Dal, thank you very much for the super chat. Brother, in my opinion, I feel like you create demons in your head too much about how you think you annoy us. Right, and I just love your company and yapping. Thank you so much. I think it's not from streaming itself. It's just from the general like tenor of my life. You know, I'm a Milford man. You know, I'm a Milford man. It is not racist to say Zug Zug. There's no wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I grew up thinking I should be neither heard nor seen. 5 minutes of yap. Does your red hair squig have a backstory? It does not. It does not, Matthew. I oscillate between having it be dyed and not dyed. Oh, Donshi, don't say that. You have to live a long and wonderful life in the cold, dead winter of your homeland. I'm sorry for throwing shade at you. You'll get through the cold, dead winter months, and it'll be wonderful for 2 months before you go back into winter. You know what I do hate? Politics when the stream is about entertaining. 100%. I don't even give. All right, I fucking hate that shit. I get that it's important. I get that like it's something that you need to think about. But why? I just want to fucking hang out. What is this shit? It's important. You should think about it. You should definitely do something about it, but not when you're fucking hanging out, right? You ever have friends that are like that too? Where it's just like, bro, I just want to watch Better Call Saul. I just. We're not going to talk anymore about it because I hate that shit, right? But I have a theory. I have a theory that the people that are the most insufferable are the people that like don't actually do anything about it. You know what I mean? They don't put their money where their mouth is, and they think, oh, I'm raising awareness. Like, I'm just going to annoy people about it, and then I can feel like I did something about it. And it's like, fuck you. Go do something about it. Like, go out your fucking door and do something about it. Don't fucking make my day worse, and just so that you can feed your fucking ego, you know? Okay, we'll speak no more of this because we're turning into fucking politics. I don't want to fucking talk about this shit. I fucking hate keyboard warriors. I hate that shit. Go out and volunteer. Don't talk to me about that shit. Maybe it's up. I clicked the contacting servers. Excellent work, Agent 47. But Randon, what is your tax policy? We need to know. No. I reluctantly pay. That's all you're getting from me. You have such a unique candor among male VTubers. I'm thinking about, you guys might see a video soon about male VTubers. I need to start thinking about it and maybe write it out. Oh, I coughed into the mic. I'm so sorry. I usually mute that. Another spicy banger. Are you about to he disillusions us? Don't pay, it's bullshit. I like the cut of your jib. When does the game start? 30 minutes, supposedly. I made a whole compilation video out of your coughs and sneezes and yawns. Oh no. 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 What kind of character do you think you're gonna make? Tokyo Girl. I'm gonna make a witch, and my goal is to get the biggest, floppiest hat I can. And I'm gonna be playing hardcore. I want like a ridiculously floppy hat. Like the character, the witch from Elden Ring with the giant hat. Triple that. Triple the Elden Ring witch hat. Yeah, triple Ranny's hat. We're Ranny Maxing in here. Triple that. Oh baby, a triple Ranny. Oh yeah. Ranny, my wife. I want to play Dark Souls, but I'm gonna suck ass at it because I played Dark Souls 1 and a little bit of 2 and none of 3, right? And I'm like legitimately bad at the game, and I don't know how to play that style of game. But I'm worried you guys will fucking hate me because I suck at it, and I don't know how to play it. It's essentially a blind playthrough because I don't fucking remember anything about Dark Souls 2. I remember there was a night in an alleyway at the very beginning, and I died to that night like 8 times, and I like rage quit. That's what I want to see. Don't worry, we already hate you. Peck School, is this because I made you into Bomberman in XCOM 2? You didn't want to be Bomberman? Is it because you wanted to wear the shorts where your ass are hanging out and I gave you, you know, I gave you tactical pants? Is this because I made your character in Fear and Hunger confess that he gets murder boners? I'm still working my ass towards Sergeant, literally. Yo, good luck to you. You stay safe and you make it. Don't worry, me and the boys will tandem stream with you and lap you, take turns doing it. No, don't. Okay. Then maybe when we clear our docket, I'll play a little bit of Elden Ring, Dark Souls. I just want you guys to be kind. I don't like those types of games because they require too much timing and skill. Randon the Orc, how do we use the EA currency to expand inventory? Well, you go to EA Origin, patent pending, and you just give them, you just give them a photograph of your check, you know, and then boom, you're in. Come on, let me in. Let me in, Path of Exile, let me in. There's a build for every playstyle. You can cheese a lot of bosses with magic builds. I don't know if I'm gonna go magic. I kind of want to go spear build. Look at this photograph. Cliff Puncher, thank you very much for the super chat. Don't try to foist a murder boner onto a fictional character. Peck School is only semi-fictional. Thank you very much. Cliff Puncher, if that's your real name. Peck School is only semi-fictional, I'll have you know. We know what you are. I don't judge Peck School for the, you know. Let's talk karaoke set list. All right, Sushi. I can't, there's a bit. We're gonna do a bit for the karaoke. I think it's brilliant. Akashi thought it up. Like everything, all credit goes to Akashi, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a special bit for the next karaoke stream that I do. So the set list is not really able to be like dicked around with, you know? In Dark Souls 1, you can use the shield almost all of the game. It's the only game that the shield does something. It's all songs about horses, isn't it? No. No. I can't squeal. This time I legitimately cannot squeal because it's not my idea. I feel fully entitled to squeal if it's my own idea, but it's Akashi's idea, so I will not squeal. It's just not gonna happen. If it was my brilliant idea, I would squeal. There's a cheese item that you can get early called the Drake Sword that helps you with the basics of fighting. When you get there, we can tell you where it is. Yeah, I don't mind tips, and I never have. I think for certain games, spoilers are really bad, but I love getting tips when I'm playing a game. I'm sorry for the people that like watching that are I'm sorry to the viewers that hate tips, backseating, whatever you want to call it, but I don't mind it and I kind of like it, you know, Good luck beating Dark Souls 1 without tips. It just kind of hurts me when people get angry that I don't follow their, you know. If I don't do what you tell me to do and you get mad, that kind of gives me the bad feels, right? But I love getting advice. I love it. The Drake Sword is really strong in the beginning, but it has a bad upgrade scaling, so eventually you want to swap it to a different weapon. Every weapon scales off of upgrades like D&D. Yeah! Like a strength weapon and a dex weapon. My tip is to never listen to messages in chat. They're all bad actors. Except you, right, Daimao? Wink. Wink. Except you. Alright. Let me in. Let me at least make my character. But Randon, you're clearly my Chuba PC. What? Chuba? You have to do what I say? Oh no, I have to do what they say! Ah! Man, this contacting server thing reminds me of Dark Tide when it first came out. I mean, listen, on the one hand, I empathize with game developers on launch. But there should really be like when they're working with their, you know, with their service provider, when they're working with their ISP, when they're working with their server host, to like make it like 1,000 what it's normally going to be after the first 2 days, right? Like make the first week like buck wild, like out balls to the wall crazy, and then it auto tapers, so they're not like paying for like $80,000 per day, right? I sat in day 9 stream. Oh my fucking god, day 9. Holy shit. You activated a core fucking memory, Amos. Oh my fucking god, day 9. Artosis, day 9? Are you a day 9 fan? Of course I'm a fucking day 9 fan. The day 9 daily? Let's go. What the hell is that guy up to? Jobin, this is Path of Exile 2, which is a Diablo style game. But, you know. Not run by evil people. Well, I don't know if they're not evil. They might be evil. Mostly Magic the Gathering. He's still streaming. I watch Artosis and Day 9 pretty frequently still. Day 9 is a variety streamer, card game streamer. Artosis still plays and rages at StarCraft Brood War. Ah, good shit. Good shit. Let me in. Let me in. Come on. I've been a good little boy. I've been a good little boy. Let me in. Come on. Let me in. I'm just a good little boy. Oh, I want to play a little Path of Exile 2. Let me in. This stream is so funny. He starts scratching on the door. Bro, you woke my dog up. Compilation material. Day 1 login, good old times. Ain't that the way? Brandon, stop farming clips. That's not a public clip. That's not a public clip. That's going into someone's personal collection. I guarantee it. Stop waking up my dog. Well, maybe your dog needs to, you know, get on the Stigma grind set. Have you ever thought about that, Sushi? Yeah, mine. Experiencing the server issues is an important part to the ARPG experience. Ain't that the freaking truth? Iwashi, good morning. Why did you decide to use this model? Because the thumbnail had me with this model. So I thought to myself, somebody that's just tuning in that doesn't watch me regularly might be disappointed if they see the main one, the Woozy model. So I decided to go with the, you know, the rice ham collab model. This model was illustrated by Rice Mochi, and it was rigged by Big Ham. If there are like mods, can you guys like send their links out? Rice ham sounds like an actual dish. It does sound like a dish. Is big rice? All right, what's better, rice ham or big rice? What's better? Okay, a couple of Path of Exile tips. Rebind your flasks to ASDF spacebar from number keys, so it's all on the home row keyboard with all of your skills. Okay. ASDF. Hold on. On the home row of your keyboard with your skills. Is it going to be the same in Path of Exile 2, or did they change the UI? Big Rice sounds like a mafia that deals with rice. It's like a lobbying group, right? Oh, of course, Big Rice is gonna muddy the waters. Oh, the bill didn't pass. It looks like Big Rice strikes again. Oh, am I surprised? Are you surprised? To the surprise of no one, Big Rice has quashed the bill. In comes Big Rice with the folding chair to the back of the head. Anyway. Oh, the humanity! What the fuck even is this stream? I wasted 2 hours of your time. What the fuck is this stream? I have no idea why I did this. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's been fun. Okay. Nah, this is great. You don't need reflexes if you anticipate the pattern of behavior. Okay. Hitokiri Batosai. with your like supernatural ability to anticipate someone based on their emotion and their pattern of behavior. I don't have that ability. I'm one of the bodyguards that you killed that just like, you know, wanted to go back to his fucking waifu in the countryside or some shit. Fuck yeah, love me some random Zatsu. It's basically like a fucking Zatsudan with the Path of Exile. They're very predictable. I'm a level 1 goon. I literally am. T minus 7 minutes. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Just do Pokedoku Endless? Maybe. Path of Zatsudan. Path of Zatsu 2. You love it. You know what? Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Over on Twitch. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. How do I change my shit? Here we go. Edit stream info. Why am I lagging so much? Path of Zatsu 2. There you go. Done. Done. My computer is kind of lagging. What's going on? Halo theme. Hopefully not gonna reach the heights of Path of Exile 1's infamous 4 billion people queue. VTube Studio? You know what? That might be the case. Oh. Okay. What's the haps? What are we talking about now? Singing lessons with Randfather? I don't know, man. I've been working on my falsetto. I've been working on that. Contact? Contact what? I can't believe I have to sit here and wait in queue with all the pores. I am the owner of the highest paying package. I should not have to wait here and waste my time with these other pores. I literally called off work for this. I love it. That's the shit right there. That's me. I'll spam the chat when I see someone get in. How do you see someone get in? Are you like in a hacker-like thing where you have like 8 monitors? You're like, you know, you're Batman in the Batcave, and you're just watching like everybody try to log in? Please sit down and wait, Mr. Rockefeller. Remember to stream like this or else. I mean, it is what it is, right? What if all the randomites are trying to log in and that's causing the issue? I firmly believe that it's probably anywhere between 8 and 20 million people that are just fucking hammering this server. Is this the DMV experience? I've always had like a positive experience at the DMV. Although one time... one time I went to the DMV and then I got my ticket and then I sat down and then I was reading a book. And then I looked up and like 5 hours had passed. And then I walked up to the front counter and I asked them, hey, how come I haven't been called yet? And they asked, what's your number? And I said something like, oh, you know, my number is 122. And they're like, sir, we're at 300. You probably got called anywhere between 3 and 4 hours ago. and then I had the audacity to be like, oh, well, can I go now? And it's like, she looked at me like I was the biggest idiot in the world. I asked if I could just go now. She looked at me like I was the biggest idiot in the world. She's like, you're gonna have to take another number. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, I'll take another number. It's like, we're gonna close soon, so you're just gonna have to come back tomorrow. I don't think we have time to get to you. It's like, oh, okay. So I hung out at the DMV all day, reading a book. I love waiting. I don't like waiting. I think that was a reasonable request. It is what it is. That's my DMV story. It's not very funny, but there it is. The book was too loud. What's the book? I don't even remember what book I was reading. It's like a sci-fi book about cryptography. It's a sci-fi book about cryptography or some shit like that. I don't fucking remember. It was something. It was not the very hungry caterpillar. How dare you? You think it would take me 5 hours to read the very hungry caterpillar? How could you? How could you do that to me? It would only take me an hour to read it, all right? To be fair, it's a very good book. You guys are so mean to me. You guys are so mean to me. Okay, I'm back from the meetings. What did I miss? Absolutely nothing, Andrew. We're not even in the game yet. Another update. We found a last-minute crash that would have affected a majority of users that we have now fixed and is being deployed. Once this out, we will be doing our final checks and then opening access. If there's any further updates, we will let you know immediately. Once again, thank you very much for your patience. We're almost there. I can make a Coomer joke from that. But I won't. Because I'm now a family-friendly orc. You'll never hear another PG-13 joke out of me ever again. No, sir. No, thank you. In what universe? This one. This one right here, buddy. Disney Orc. Disney Orc indeed. Randon is now rated E for everyone. Check your art tag while you wait. I don't think I'll show it on my stream, but why not? Why not? Oh my god, it's so laggy. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's so laggy. Latest. Bro! Orange Sonic? Yes, sir. This is not AI, is it? Orange Sonic? Retweet. Hell yeah, brother. My collection of cursed Randons grows. It's the Goomba Randon. Perverted, you know? Subway train masturbator human Randon. Just normal Randon. And then like Bishonen Randon from 1998. I love that. It's pretty good. Pregante? Dude, my fucking thing is way too laggy. Oh shit, it's so laggy. Oh dear God in heaven, is so fucking laggy. All right, I have to leave. I have to leave. Human Randon is very cursed. Yeah. So I can blast you on the speakers when I start my new job. I wouldn't go that far. Definitely hedge your bets a little bit, right? What's a good edgy 2000s character name to pick? Ooh, hold on a second. Oh. Gosh, I don't even know. Human Randon or human Shrek? I would hit Randon in any universe. As you should. Itachi Uchiha? What about like Dark Flame Master? That's a Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions reference. I love it. This is a good one. Shadowblade. Bane Shadefall 99. What about Green Flame to my Black Smoke? Oh, that's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. What did I name my characters? 69 Duckmaster 69. You don't fuck with somebody named 69 Duckmaster 69. You give them a wide berth and a respectful nod as they pass, right? 37 car pileup. My first Maple Story name was Reptile Sword. What was my first Maple Story character? I don't remember. Do I remember my first Ragnarok Online character's name? I think I named my character something like... I think I named my character after like Quincy. Like from Bleach. Because he was an archer. I don't remember. I unironically did the double X thing when I was a kid. Me too. Me too. They took lunch for over an hour, Randon. At least your DMV was not like my DMV. where my number got missed because the person who was supposed to take my number went on for like an hour. That's awful. No, mine was entirely my fault. My RO character was named Amaiko. That's a pretty good one. It's not cringe. I still use the username I made when I was 9 years old in high school, old school RuneScape. At Varcher. Also known as Advanced Archer. My character was Toothbrush. There was a contributor to the Final Fantasy XI Alakazam forum named Chili Cheese, and it was a chili cheese dog with a little Taru's head sticking out of it. And I love that person. They did a good job contributing info to Alakazam. It was great. Nothing but love there. A Q of 4 billion. I used a scimitar. I didn't even use a bow because I couldn't afford the arrows. That's where you gotta start like a fucking social media campaign, right? What kind of world is it when an advanced archer can't even afford the ammunition to do his goddamn job? Help now. Send a couple arrows over. Arrowed. I don't even remember my character names. Do I remember the character name? Hell, fuck if I know. The archer class is full of archers. Strong bad, my beloved. RuneScape Arrow Fund? Or however you say that. Please, let me at least make my character. Path of Exile Senpai, please. Just a taste. just a taste. Just a little bit. Just a little sip. Just a little sip, I beg you. The true exile experience of being exiled from the GameCube. I need to find something to talk about. Maybe we were the exiles all along. Whoa. I think you're in good. You're in there. I'm the one that's in the doghouse, right? What is Path of Exile 2 about, Mr. Rendon? It's an action RPG, top down, isometric, 3/4 view. And you basically just kill everything on the screen and loot, repeat, get some good loot, show your friends that you got some good loot, and when they ask you for it, you'd be like this. You'd be like this. What do you got? What do you got? It's apparently a better Diablo, which... I love Diablo 2. It ruined my high school career. I love Diablo 2 so much that I got kicked out of 2 high schools. What the fuck? I got kicked out of 2 high schools, right? Well, that and the fighting. But I digress. PoE 2 is about queuing. It's a queuing game. I still think my evergreen game idea has legs, and you guys are haters. All right? Bro, I play Ultima Online. Yes, I remember Ultima Online. How did I forget that? How did I memory hole that? Was that before EverQuest? I think it was. Oh my god. Yeah. Sharon's call. Yeah. It's true. I'm your #1 hate watcher. That means so much to me. Brandon, do you have fight tips? Fight dirty. Fight dirty. Kick them right in the balls and say, "That's my purse. I don't know you." Right in the balls. Pa. Fight before you take a shower. If you have prep time, take off your shirt or your jacket. Throw a little brick shan in there. Throw a little brick shan there, and then swing it over your head. You know what I mean? You can't see my arm, but I'm making the swinging motion, you know? Fight naked. Exactly. Always carry pocket sand with you. Randon with prep time is greater than Batman Prime. You heard it here first, folks. That's a hot take and a half. Throw up on them. This is a good one. Squirt shampoo into their eyes. Blind them with shampoo. It really helps if you could run faster. It does. If you could run faster than the person that you're fighting, just kite them. And then when you get a good distance and you see like a sizable rock, stop, pick up the rock and throw it at them. And then repeat over and over again until their HP is low enough for you to finish them off. I'm 5'2", I can only go so fast. Then we need new techniques, you know? But if you have the speed element, then just kite them. Sir, that's manslaughter. Get taller? Damn. Do remember that they can throw the rocks back. It's true. It's true. Hunting techniques from the dawn of time. Up till you fight the naked barbarian. They can throw it if they survive. Why are you getting into fights? Well, let me think about that. Why did I get into fights when I was in high school? Because I was taught to get into fights by by a parent. Until I had to like deprogram myself and realize that no, you're basically like a feral, you know, you're feral. Nobody, this is the reason why nobody likes you, because you keep getting into fights. This is why you have no friends. And like friends are so important as for a kid, right? I don't think I've gotten into fights as an adult. Danchi, how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? You fight with Chad all the time. Except for the time when someone stabbed you with a knife. I still think I fell on broken glass while I was drunk. I have a healthy distrust of doctors. Because I've had doctors be wrong. The absolute certainty that a doctor exudes is like, no, I'm sure it's scabies. Here, you have to sit in this chemical bath to kill the, you know? Excuse me, I'm the doctor, and I'm pretty sure you have this very rare condition. Parasitic bugs underneath your skin, and you just need to do this. And it's like, oh shit, it was poison ivy. Whoops. So when a doctor is like, no, you got stabbed. I've seen, and I think I did ask that doctor, have you seen many stab wounds? And it's like, There was like a pause, and he was like, yes. And it was like, doesn't really inspire much confidence. I think I fell on a shard of glass or something. That makes more sense to my mind. There was like a shit ton of glass, like broken glass in the city that I went to school, you know? That place is fucking falling apart at the seams, man. I mean, it's a stabbing in a way. Like, they were absolutely convinced that it was like a knife wound. But I still think it makes more sense that it was like, you know? There's just a huge gap between good and bad doctors here, you know? Doctors have to work at the urgent care unit for some time. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm heading into hot take territory. Who you're covering? It's a good question. I don't know. The stab wound makes for a better story. I'm still seething that I had to pay $2,000 for a fucking sticker. Jesus Christ. And that was a long time ago. That might be like $10,000 now for a stupid fucking sticker. And I had insurance. That's the crazy thing. I had my stupid ass school insurance and I had to pay fucking $2,000 out of pocket. If you don't pay for the sticker, the commies win. Well, we could never have that. All right. You know what? I retract my statement. I'll pay another $2,000 to apologize for, you know. Sorry, we don't cover stabbings. Akira, thank you for the raid. We're doing nothing right now. I feel really bad. I thought I would be playing like at least 2 hours of Path of Exile, but we're... I don't know if it's gonna be up. Alright, if it gets delayed again, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to make a character, so I might call it early and then get some work done. I kind of want to work on some stuff with Akashi. The surprise Zatsu is basically a Zatsu done, which I feel... I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought we were gonna have some good... We'll play Path of Exile Sunday, for sure. And maybe I'll do an evening stream. Would you guys be okay with an evening chore stream tonight, maybe? Because this was kind of a dud. Could always just play more XCOM 2. Bro, fucking XCOM 2 is so good. I've been thinking about it non-stop. Serial Killer Barbie? Serial Killer Barbie is an institution. Serial Killer Barbie is the Hannibal Lecter of our time. Pinky Kiwi tries so hard. Serial Killer Barbie is my Oshi. Just the way the ponytail, like everything about it is so good. I want to start getting crews. I want to get like a lot of people trained up, and I want to separate you guys into squads, like a set squad. And I'm not gonna mix too much, right? Mic static? Oh no. Is that better? Get your phone off your mic. Is it better? I kicked my mic. Nope. Still there? Yes? Okay. I'm sorry. No, no, it's worse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what to tell you guys. Kick it again to fix it. Better now? I think it's gone. Fixed. Jesus Christ. It's gone, King. I think it's gone. Okay. Chat delay is killer. Alright. I had a concept in mind. But I feel like a lot of you guys would just fuck off and hate me and never watch another stream. There was a time in my past where I did an Xbox mic stream. And I wanted to do it again. But I don't know if you guys would... you guys could... You'd probably be funny for like 20 minutes and then you guys would just be like, I can't do it. I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ. I would probably have to pair it with Fortnite with Akashi or something. Or we play like Dota with Akashi. And I'm using my shitty ass mic. The week will be weeded out. Please don't delay it again. I beg you. I want to at least make my character. I thought the buzz was the mind worms. Source games have the audio quality. Yeah. Fortnite mention. Play beta Minecraft. Jesus. Something has changed. The Matrix has changed. Don't get too attached to hardcore. Oh, man. But Ved. Counterpoint to your argument. It's the best type of entertainment when the idiot you're watching gets attached in hardcore, right? Don't you want to see me have like a mental breakdown? Like sobbing on the floor? Like, hold on. Let me do it. Hold on. I'm gonna see whether you guys can hear me crying, all right? Hold on. I'm gonna lay down on the floor of my bedroom and start crying. Are you guys ready? Hold on. Let me turn down the audio. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. On the floor. Could you hear me? How did it sound? How did it sound? Give me your honest opinion. If it's bad, just have the guts to tell me. It sounded concerning. It sounded like a guy who couldn't play Path of Exile 2. Hilarious. Horse Appreciator, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Like, was it muffled? Was it muted? Or was it full volume? What was the volume? Like, was it, did it sound like I was, like, further away? It sounds like you finished a round of League. Perfect. Perfect. Did you hear me pounding on the ground with my fist? Did it sound like I was pounding the ground? Just slapping the floor? No? Very atmospheric. Cliff Puncher, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, we could hear the fist pounding. Saku, thank you for the gifted membership. You sounded like you stepped on a Lego. No, I would just be dead. No. Here. Tiavals, this is the sound of me stepping on a Lego. All right, hold on a second. Jimmy, look after your fucking kids, man! Jeez. Turn him back up. Sounds like I'm having phone sex? Oh, baby. You forgot to turn off the PoE audio. Donchi, thank you very much for the super chat. Step on a Lego, collapse like a rag doll. You sound like a StarCraft Marine abusing Stimpack. That's the stuff. Jacked up, good to go. All right. Any updates from the Path of Exile gods? I'm kind of inclined to crawl away with my tail between my legs and do an evening stream. Would you guys be okay with that? I'll tier up chores that might take about an hour, and I'll do it at like 9-ish, 10-ish, something like that. Do you have a tail? I wish I had a tail. If you want to, buddy, but this stream slapped. Come on, log me in, buddy. Just a little sip from the, you know. It says closed for maintenance. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. They said relatively imminent 14 minutes ago. Sadly, I won't make it. There's no problem, Ved. Whenever you show up, it's a good day for me. And there's no pressure if you know you have stuff that you need to do. See, Random Knight's eating good. Get fed, comrades. Relaunch. If they did updates, wouldn't you have to relaunch? My game is finally ready to play. All right, I'm gonna make the judgment call. I'm sorry that you couldn't even see me make the character. I will play Sunday. That I promise you, right? Tonight, I will do my very best to do an evening stream. And we'll tear up something. Path of Exile, because Randon was exiled from the game. Ah, ha, ha, ah, ha, ha, ha. Thank you for hanging out, Stacy. I appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and raid someone. I don't even know who to raid. Oh shit, it's so laggy. That's a tough one. This is a tough one. Let's do Congo. Let's do it. Ah. No. No underslash. Q is up. All right, hold on a second. What's the Q? What's the Q? It's at 12,000 people. Yeah, I'm gonna raid someone. $12,000 people. YouTube, as always, you guys are my favorite. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm doing a stream tonight, unless, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, something might happen, but I will do a stream tonight if I can. And I hopefully I can, right? Hopefully. All right, take care, everybody. Goodbye.